Hello everyone, it's me. You can see Doja here, back some more Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero news, and this is actually some new gameplay screenshots brought to us by VJump. But without further ado, we're not just going to look at the images, because a lot of the images we've already seen before. We're actually going to talk about what's on the screenshot. And I do have some translations here. They are Google translations, by the way, mind you, so they're going to be extremely rough. But what the images actually say, at least corresponding to the Vegeta section so far, is that it actually does mention that not only are the Vegeta Scouter, First Half, Z Late, Super, Great Ape, Super Vegeta, and Margin Vegeta, the characters on screen right now. Obviously, it's referring to which forms he's in or which states he's in. They actually also say, compared to Goku, he is better at long-distance attacks using Ki Bullets. I'm sure I'm supposed to say Ki Blast. His wide variety of transformation forms also are attractive to allowing you to develop tactics tailored to each form. So Vegeta's fighting style actually does change depending on which Vegeta you pick. Obviously, again, this is like the Tenkaichi games, right? The different versions of the character you pick, the better at different things they are. And just like the previous Tenkaichi games, early Vegeta is actually better at continuous Ki Blast, and transforming into a Great Ape is where his true power is actually at. But it does mention that when you become a Super Saiyan with Vegeta, or if you play the later stages of Vegeta, aka not Saiyan Saga, not Namek Saga, he's normally just good at Ki Bullets, but when he becomes a Super Saiyan, he's also good at combat. The extremely powerful special move Big Bang Attack is also there. So the characters actually do, obviously, again, just like Tenkaichi 3, have unique fighting styles tailored for each forms they're in, or whichever state they're in, and that's extremely cool. There are some ones that are actually different, like Margin Vegeta says that he increases the strength with attacks that give him, like, Ki. I'm guessing just because, like, Tenkaichi, he's not a Super Saiyan character, so it actually doesn't take, like, technically he's already transformed, right? So he doesn't suffer the Ki debuff that characters who turn into Super Saiyan would get when it comes to trying to regain the energy from doing like rush attacks and etc, etc. You know, that Xenoverse has that mechanic too, where if characters start off transformed, they don't have any of the debuffs that they would have if they just transformed into that form naturally. It also says that the skills Margin Vegeta can perform with her techniques, he doesn't have to worry about his strength. So I'm guessing just like Tenkaichi 3, he also has really low cost attacks. Margin Vegeta was a really good character in Tenkaichi 3 because Big Bang Attack and Atomic Blast, almost called it Final Impact. Big Bang Attack and Atomic Blast barely cost any Ki. So Margin Vegeta could basically just spam Ki Blast like crazy. They might have just done the same thing here because they said that he just doesn't have to worry about his strength when using powerful techniques. So that's kind of insane. I'm not sure entirely what it means by that. But then we have Busaga Vegeta, which says overwhelm the enemy with a strategy that combines Ki Blast and special attacks. So he's strayed further away from basic attack, like melee in this form, and he's gone back more to spamming Ki Blast and super attacks, which again that's the way Margin, well, not Margin Vegeta, but that's the way DBZ Vegeta played in Tenkaichi when he was in the Busaga, right? Because most of the Busaga Vegeta, at least in his fight to Kid Buu, is him just spamming Ki Blasts. So yeah, Vegeta's technique, you know. And then the one next to the Super Saiyan God form says, choose the form according to the opponent so you can fight more strategically. Obviously, I think this just means that Super Saiyan God might just have like quicker animations or something, or allows you to correct your mistakes a bit sooner. Kind of like when a character just has like faster end lag than certain other characters in games, right? Maybe Super Saiyan God doesn't really specialize in like insane damage or anything, but it specializes in the ability to fight around what your opponent is currently doing. Who knows, Vegeta might have a counter-attack. You guys remember how we had the Aftermath Strike? Or all these other like weird named like evasive attacks in Tenkaichi 3? Super Saiyan God might just have a version of that, or they could just have outright the counter-attacks they did have in the movie. Because, you know, there wasn't really a lot of counters in Tenkaichi 3. If you did the Rush Super, it was just the character beating the hell out of the enemy. It wasn't like that the enemy tries to go for a hit and then it doesn't work. So we might see some skills get turned into counterattacks, at least for what used to take up the blast stock, right? So that's pretty interesting. And then where Super Vegeta and Great Ape Vegeta are, actually does mention that a shocking participation that will surprise the fans. Super Vegeta, which is a form swollen with muscles, and the Great Ape form, which allows Vegeta to crush enemies with superior firepower. That's also very cool. And now we're going to move on to the Goku section, because naturally there's stuff to show there too. And now onto the Goku section of the video, and the Goku section actually does have some pretty interesting things to say. It says, playable character introduction. The first installment is the Rival Edition. I'm sure you noticed that if you go back to the Vegeta section, you could see the words Eternal, and then if you go to the Goku section, you could see the words Rival. because obviously they're doing the Eternal Rival thing from, you know, Dragon Ball. And the first installment is Rivals. So the next installment could be Brothers, Freezer and Cooler. It could be Friends, could be Krillin Tien. It could even be, Bond of Master and Disciple, Gohan and Piccolo. Who knows, right? The next installment for the character, like, magazines in VJump could actually also coincide to what we see in game trailers. So a good example is that after the Rival trailer, you know, the one we just got, we could actually get a trailer for Master and Disciple, which is the Gohan and Piccolo trailer. Because, again, Gohan has not been shown in any trailer so far in Sparking Zero. Like, not one form of Gohan has showed up in any trailer. So I think Gohan is the next character they're going to show. But again, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Now, onto the translation. And so do not forget, the translations are rough. But do please leave a like on the video and subscribe as it greatly supports the channel. And without further ado, let's get into this. Now, the currently known operable forms for Son Goku. Keep in mind where they do mess up his name in some of these translations and call him Son Wukong. But the current forms for Goku that are in the game are Early Goku, Mid Goku, Z Goku, and Super Goku. Goku doesn't have any weird offshoots like Super Vegeta and Majin Vegeta. He just has, like, you know, normal Goku forms. Now, we do actually have a new image here of Goku doing a punch in Kaioken to Vegeta. That's pretty damn cool. And the text by that says, he excels in combat, especially in the art of construction. I'm not sure what that means. Furthermore, he strengthens himself with Kaioken and overwhelms his opponent. So, Kaioken is definitely supposed to overwhelm your opponent. Maybe the speed we saw in the trailer of Kaioken is actually how fast it moves. But I do think that is just the what is it, the Z Dash, the Dragon Dash feature. I don't think that's actually how fast Kaioken is going to be. And then in Super Saiyan, he allows for a well-balanced fighting style. You can enter the Hintsumaki Blue States. I'm guessing that means Super Saiyan Blue States. The translation is super rough here, but we're going to have to make do with what we got. I'm assuming Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue fight very similarly, but obviously they have different levels of power, perhaps. But yeah, who knows? And in Super Saiyan 3, it says it allows you to... Oh, hold on, wait. In Super Saiyan 3, the power of the technique will be completely different from the other forms. Interesting. I don't think that means Super Saiyan 4 will be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, but maybe Super Saiyan 3 will just be like... It'll do the most damage of all of his forms, you know? It could have weaker stats, like such a slower key charge, right? But it might do the highest damage, since Super Saiyan 3 is the one that rarely ever gets used. I do want to also mention that where it says currently known operable forms for Goku, it mentions that the Kamehameha becomes even stronger through transformation. So most likely, Goku's Kamehameha will increase in size until we get the one where we see, you know the one that Goku beam clashed with Vegeta in the second trailer of the game. That might be just how Kamehameha looks when he's in Super Saiyan Blue. We've already seen how a base form Kamehameha looks also in that same trailer. But I do believe that the Kamehameha we saw Blue Goku use was an ultimate attack, because it did have like a pretty wind-up, like, you know, it had a huge cinematic to it. But yeah, that will be it. Again, all of this information is subject to change, because don't forget this is a rough translation, but it does give us an idea of what's going on. Keep in mind that it also says that the game is only for PS5 and Xbox Series X. The reason why it does say this is because VJump is a Japanese published like magazine, so it's still going to come out on PC for the rest of us, but for Japanese people, they are stuck with Xbox and PC as a PlayStation as their only option. I don't know why they don't get a PC launch, but I also kind of don't care because I don't live there. So it's unfortunate for them. Maybe it's because of something to do with modding, but who knows? Either way, that will be it. That's a good place to end the video, and I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, once again, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, it greatly supports the channel. And do remember, there's still no release date for the game. And yeah, that'll be it. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Take care, and peace.